Good morning, freedom lovers. Welcome to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangie, and today we are going to vlog because we've got lots of cool things happening. Jack and I, it is about 10 after 7. We are getting ready to go next door. We're going to meet the farmer that raised our cow, and we're going to pay for him. And then we're going to, I guess, maybe discuss the cuts with the butcher. We're very excited. We've been waiting for this day for a long time, and we're very excited. Also today, I plan on going downstairs and straightening up my pantry. I need to make room on my shelves because I have several quarts of things that I have canned that I need to fit on there, and then I plan on canning some more either today or tomorrow. Yeah, so lots of good things happening, and we thought we'd bring you guys along. All right, friends, so we are back from ordering our cuts and paying the farmer that raised our steer. We did get, like I showed you the ticket earlier, we did get the smaller cow for a couple of reasons. We're not sure how much our freezer will hold, and it's our first time, so we felt like the smaller size would be a good baseline for us for the future when we decide to order a cow. Come on. So I'm excited. We got, I told them to make sure to, save any of the extra fat for me so I can make tallow. We're doing brisket, stew meat, some roasts, some steaks, the tongue, oxtail heart, liver, bones, and then ground beef. So I'm very, very, very happy with that order, and we should be able to pick it up in about a week. So very, very excited. With that said, we have a week to get the freezer cleaned out. So we'll work on that today while we're hanging out. I know I was working on it earlier, but this just got me excited to finish it up. So I have some ground beef that I want to can. I was trying to decide, do I want to do like taco meat? Do I want to do sloppy joe? And if I do any seasoned meat, I'll just do a small batch, but I really just want to have some ground beef in some pint jars, and then I can do whatever I want with it. I can make spaghetti sauce, tacos, nachos, whatever. So that's probably what we'll do. Anyway, very exciting. All right, so it is 8:30. The builder and all of his helpers usually show up around 9. So I'm gonna have another cup of coffee, have some breakfast, and then I do have a little bit of work, real estate work to do. And yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day. I feel good. This is awesome. Also, remember how last week I showed you guys around the addition because I said from this point it's going to change a lot? Let me show you what it looks like now. All right, so the ceiling is in. They're getting the shiplap up. This is the hardy board. Right here, we're gonna do a stone wall to go behind the wood stove. There's the chimney pipe. We should be getting the wood stove later this month. Yesterday, we went and bought the stone for this, the mortar, and the hearth stones that are gonna go on the floor, and we're very excited about that. I think it's gonna be really pretty. But this is how far they've gotten on the shiplap. Try not to go too fast for those of you who are motion sickness. But anyway, it just looks gorgeous. And the office is ready for paint. They've got the drywall is all done. It's been mudded, it's been sanded, and it is ready for paint. And then over here, looking into the kitchen, he is going to make me some shutters. I will show you a picture here. This is the Airbnb that we stayed at when I went to Tennessee, and they had an addition, and that's how they covered the window. So it's gonna be like that, but shutters. So I think that'll look really cool. All right, guys, I just finished filming a bonus haul from going to the salvage store. I need to check on my chickens, but not at the moment. Come on, Ruger, you done? You ready? You want a treat? That's about the only way we can get her in. Okay, so the builders, we are supposed to get like 3 or 4 inches of rain starting tonight. And so the builders had another project that they needed to work on outdoors before the rain set in. So they just said they'll be back tomorrow because pretty much everything that they're doing outside is done at the moment or is at the next stage. The bricklayer should be here, but he's not. So hopefully he'll show up today and get stuff done. I don't know. So I'm gonna put this stuff up. I need to make some sandwich bread because Parker just got the last couple of slices. So I need to make some more sandwich bread, or at least start it, and then it can be rising while I'm doing other things. And then I guess we're gonna go ahead and go downstairs, and I need to start working on the freezer again. Okay, so part way through me making bread, I got a phone call, so I had to answer it. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my flour canister, and that'll help me get some of the flour out of the freezer downstairs. Somebody asked, why would I take up freezer space storing coffee and flour? Well, number one, because I have the space, and number two, having bought those these items at the salvage store, I wanted to make sure that I killed any little larvae that might be in the flour, and also with coffee. I mean, that's just what I've always done, just because coffee beans have oil in them, and I've always put them in the freezer. So anyway, okay, so I'm gonna try to take these upstairs, let them come up to room temperature, and put these in my canister. Okay, so I think I'm gonna clean out this freezer that's up here, and I'm gonna go through it, see what I have, and just see if I can make space up here for some of the stuff that's down there. I know I want to bring up, I've got 2 bags, I think like 2-pound bags of blueberries that I want to bring up here. And then the ground beef, I want to can some of it, but not all of it, because I do want to save some of it to use for the next week while we're waiting for that. Up here, I have a nice big pork loin that I could cook. Kind of thinking about making pork tacos and using some taco shells that I got, and then I can make some flour tortillas. I'm trying to cook from scratch as much as possible. So my goal is to get back into cooking more from scratch. I've been taking advantage a lot of convenience foods, but cooking from scratch does a lot of things. Number one, it brings me joy. Number two, it is so much more healthier for myself and my family. Number three, it is a lot more economical. So all the good reasons to cook more from scratch. I've really missed doing it. I've just been so overwhelmed with trying to work full time and just trying to keep my head above water. So anyway, so I'm going to clean out this freezer down here, see what I've got. All right, so this is what my freezer looks like currently. It is a mess, and it definitely needs to be wiped out. You can see here we actually had a power outage, and everything that was in here was frozen when we got home, except for the ice cream. The ice cream melted a little bit and dripped down into here, and I just had not had the opportunity to clean it out yet. So that's what I'm gonna do. But you can see, like, we've got pork loin. This is a salmon fillet. Whoops. This is a salmon fillet. I've got eggs back here that I had frozen. So yeah, then I've got vegetables down here, this miscellaneous down here. So I'm gonna go through it and I am going to get this wiped out. So here's what we got so far. I've only thrown one thing away. I've got all my frozen vegetables on this side, and then I've made room over here. I do have my blueberries and butter I think I'm gonna put down here. So I'm gonna go get those. All right, so now my legs are getting a workout. just so y'all know, my hams, my hamstrings, my calves, they are on fire, which is good. Okay, so I've got the bottom cleaned out. Now I'm going to work on the top. All right, y'all, my freezer is cleaned out. It looks beautiful. It's organized. I know what's in here. I love it. All right, so now we're plugged into the wall because my camera's dying. So I went out and I checked on the chickens. We had 3 eggs. So that's good because I have been getting an egg a day. So I don't know if it's just because it was warm yesterday and it's warm today, which I know they're more dependent on sunlight than they are temperature, but maybe that had something to do with it. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do now, I just put my bread in the oven, and I just know that if I go downstairs and work in the pantry that my bread will burn. So I'm gonna work up here. I need to unload the dishwasher, and I've got a few dishes that need to go in the dishwasher. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do next. Okay, so the bread is out of the oven. It looks fabulous. Okay, so I ended up having to work for a little bit. I'm still not done. I'm waiting on the agents to get back with me, but I did go ahead and I pulled up the ground beef. Hush. I did bring up the ground beef from the freezer. I've got 2 pounds doing a quick thaw in some hot water for dinner. And then these I'm setting out to thaw to can probably tomorrow. There's a big winter storm. It's actually just going to, like, it's supposed to go over us. It's not supposed to drop on us. So, but I was thinking if the power goes out, it sure would be nice to have some ground beef already cooked and canned. So anyway, hopefully I'll have the opportunity to can that tomorrow. Canning ground beef is super easy. You brown it. You can season it if you want to. I'm probably just going to put a little bit of salt in it. Put it in your jars, fill it with hot water, leave about 1 inch of headspace, and then can it. I think pints are 75 minutes. So that's probably what I'm going to do, like I said, tomorrow, if I can. So I've got my bread done. And yeah, I don't know what else I can do at the moment while I'm waiting for the agents. So, I guess in the meantime, I will work on cleaning out my refrigerator. My phone is going to die soon, so I'm trying to get done what I need to get done. While I'm waiting on the agent to call. So, really quick, what I did was I had a bowl of chicken. I roasted a chicken 4 or 5 days ago, and I pulled all the meat off the bones, and the bones I made into a delicious bone broth, which I canned. I still have this much of the meat left, and I'm not planning on cooking it today, or cooking with it today. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in a freezer bag. I threw it in the freezer. And we'll save it for another day. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. There we go. All right. So I got these baggies from Grow Collaborative. They're actually doing a really good job. I actually enjoy these. I might get some more later. Okay. I'll throw my Grow Collaborative affiliate link. If you use my link, sign up and buy something, then I get like $10 credit to the store. So y'all literally could not see any of that. I've got it cleaned out, but not organized. It's one of those things where good enough is good enough. Okay, I need to get out of there, Ruger. I'm gonna take this garbage out. Yeah. Okay, y'all, we just got back from karate. Our builder just pulled up. He's got the stone for our fireplace, for our rock wall behind the wood stove. They're unloading it into the garage. This is what I ended up making for dinner. I'll show you. I didn't know what to do, so I just threw some stuff together. So I browned some ground beef. I seasoned it with salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, cumin. I think that's it. I mixed in a couple of cans of refried beans, a can of Rotel, some frozen corn. I topped it with cheese. There's cheese under there. And basically I had 2 bags of tortilla chips, and it was just like the bottom of the bag. So like no whole chips. So I just sprinkled that on top. For the topping, I put it in the oven until the cheese melted, and that's it. And then we're serving it with sour cream and salsa. So that is dinner. Okay, so I don't know if I got everything, but it was a productive day. I worked, I cleaned, got my refrigerator cleaned out, my freezer cleaned out. I do have some ground beef up here thawing out to can. Hopefully tomorrow, we'll see. And yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I hope you found it interesting. But that's all I've got for you guys today. And until next time, remember to be vigilant, to be prayerful, and be prepared. And we'll catch you in the next one. I'm going to go watch wrestling, put my feet up, because I'm tired. Good night, y'all.